Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at the lost kingdom of Aksum. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, with special editions on Thursdays. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Where was Aksum? In its day, was it a powerful kingdom? Who were the people who once ruled Aksum? Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. The kingdom of Aksum, also known as the Aksumite Empire, was centered in northeast Africa and South Arabia from classical antiquity to the early Middle Ages. The fabled kingdom was based primarily in what is now northern Ethiopia and spanning modern-day Eritrea, northern Djibouti, and eastern Sudan. At its height, Aksum was ruled by King Caleb, who spread the might of his kingdom as far as southern Arabia. Vying for their place in the ancient world, the Aksumites built a huge fleet of warships. These ships were designed in the Dhow tradition of Egypt, and the fleet was a sight to behold. Aksum served as the kingdom's capital for many centuries, but was relocated to Jarma in the 9th century due to the decline of trade and recurring invasions. Who were the people of Aksum, and from where did they hail? The Aksumites were a Semitic-speaking people, collectively known as the Habeshas. The Aksumite population consisted of several ethnic groups such as Barya, Nara, and Agwa people. Emerging from the Da'amat civilization of Eritrea, the kingdom was most likely founded in the 1st century. Pre-Aksumite culture developed in part due to a southern Arabian influence. This was evident in the use of ancient South Arabian script and the practice of ancient Semitic religion. However, the Ge'ez script came into use by the 4th century. It was at this time that the kingdom became a major power on the trade route between Rome and India. Once the kingdom had entered the Greco-Roman cultural sphere, they began using Greek as their lingua franca. It is through this that the kingdom of Aksum adopted Christianity in the mid-4th century. Under the rule of Ezana, Christianity became the official state religion. Following their Christianization, the Aksumites ceased construction of stelae. The kingdom of Aksum was considered one of the ancient world's 4 great powers of the 3rd century by the Persian prophet Mani. Who were the other 3? According to Mani, they were Persia, Rome, and China. Beginning with the reign of Endubis, Aksum minted its own coins, which have been excavated in locations as far as Caesarea and southern India. The kingdom continued to expand throughout antiquity, conquering the city of Meroe on the east bank of the river Nile. This is when Aksum inherited the Greek Exenome, Ethiopia. Dominance in the Red Sea region culminated under the reign of King Caleb. He also invaded the Himyarite kingdom in Yemen. He did this at the behest of the Byzantine Emperor Justin I in order to put an end to the degradation of the local Christians. With the conquest of Himyar, the kingdom of Aksum was at its largest territorial extent. However, the territory was lost during the Aksumite-Persian War. The kingdom's slow decline began in the 7th century. This was due in part to the Persian and later Muslim presence in the Red Sea. This caused Aksum to suffer economically, and the population of the city shrank. Aksum's final 3 centuries are considered a dark age until it eventually collapsed in 960 of the Common Era. Despite its position as one of the foremost empires of late antiquity, the kingdom of Aksum fell into obscurity as Ethiopia remained isolated throughout the Middle Ages. This brings us to the end of the lost kingdom of Aksum. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Traveler's Tales. If you enjoyed this video, please join our channel and become a member. Your support will enable us to continue putting out quality videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Traveler's Tales. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Kartistos.